Hey everyone. So I have broken my vibrato. Um, I've had several things going on. I haven't practiced enough lately, and I actually injured my left hand trying to lift something I shouldn't have lifted. And so my vibrato isn't working as it should. In addition, I think I have what I would just have to call vibrato fatigue, where I've been playing this gig where I do all these lush tunes with molto vibrato for like 3 hours at a stretch. And my vibrato has become very mechanical and unpleasant to my ear. It's just like, nina, nina, nina. It's not, I'm a little bit loopy today. But what you're going to be able to see today is how I'm going to go about fixing my vibrato fatigue and easing back into vibrato with the injury. I'm not going to tell you which finger it's on, but it's in the palm of my hand on a certain tendon going to one of my fingers. So you're going to see me kind of trying to fix that, and I think it could benefit many people. If you see my routine, that's why I'm deciding to just go, unplugged and show you the process. And then at the end of this video, I will give you a plug for my vibrato class, which is actually fantastic. But this video is yours, absolutely free, of course. Okay, so I'm going to turn the metronome on I'm going to start at 72, but that's because I know I can. Normally, I'd ask students to start at 60. And this is assuming you've gone through my vibrato course and you can switch gears quickly, because I'm going to switch gears every 2 bows. I'm going to start very slowly and pay attention to perfect form, relaxation, hand balance. And I'm going to always do the same number of beats per bow, but on every down bow, I'm going to increase the speed and the number of vibrato oscillations I do. If you watch, you'll see what I'm doing, hopefully. I'll try to turn and give you many views. But I'm going to first warm up, and this is a powerful new exercise I've recently picked up from Paul Roland training. Put your thumb up here, and I like to call it the saddle. Roland calls this the throat. I don't get it. Anyway, I put my thumb up in the saddle here, and you throw it up to the far bout. And you keep your thumb on that far side of the saddle, but your whole elbow, your whole arm, and you can count 5 quick taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And technically, that's already simulating some of the beautiful round vibrato that we're seeking. Okay, so that's one of my favorite new warm-ups. After that, I do some whooshes, also with my thumb on the saddle at middle position here, position X, and the thumb stays put, nice and loose, but I'm whooshing with my 2 middle fingers. You can take turns and whoosh with each finger, one at a time if you like. And this is just kind of getting the arm loose. Like, I'm still feeling the fat, frankly, jiggling, because my upper arm is feeling rather rotational, rather free, just kind of as a rebound. Anyway, I'm teaching too much. I need to just move on with my process. So I'm just hoping to bring you along with me. So we do a few of the whooshes and see if I let my fingers tap on the strings. It's very similar to those bout taps. Same thing. It's a beautiful process. Okay, so I feel good about having done those. Now the real work begins. I'm going to pick up my bow, and this is where you need to know my instruction from the vibrato course, but maybe you'll be able to piece it together. That's 72. Normally I have students start at 60, and after I do 72, I'm going to try 80, because to me, that's maximum full vibrato speed. Okay, so 72, I'm gonna be in first position. Also you can start this this process in middle position. Middle position, I call it purfling position because you're near the purfling. Middle position is easier because your arm is at a nice short acute angle, not stretched out. You just got more support, more balance. It's less extreme than first position. I'm skipping that because I know I can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start in first position. That's where I'm struggling, and that's where my vibrato feels broken. So I'll start on first finger and just be natural. And I'm going to go, let's see, I'll do 2 oscillations per bow. Always 4 bows per click. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 oscillation, 2 oscillations. I'm paying attention to my form, to the rolling of my finger, to the angle of my hand, everything. Now I broke my rule. So here goes the process. I'm going to stop talking. Ready, and 1. Now I'm going to increase. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. Now 16. I accidentally did 12s twice. Okay, and so that was first finger. Do the same thing with second finger. Let's do it on C sharp. Let me get off this chair so that I can rotate more easily. C sharp, 1. That's 1 oscillation. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third finger. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I might have skipped 6s in there. Yeah, should do that again, but I'll get another chance later on. Pinky. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I, of course, would take a little break because that rotation can make your bicep connector where it connects to the elbow really sore. So make sure you undo that and rotate your arm. Now I'm going to go up to 80. And I don't tell students to go in that big of jump. They go in just little three-digit increments. But I know I can, and this is feeling much better already to me. So we'll do 80, and by the time I get to 16 oscillations per bow, 4 oscillations per click, that's absolutely as fast as I'd want any of my vibrato to be. Okay, still on the A string. First finger. I'm just going to do 2. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. You know, that doesn't seem quite full speed. I used to know cold turkey what I considered full speed vibrato, but I'll admit that didn't sound quite full speed. So I'll do 84. You get the gist. You totally get the gist. I'm gonna just, you can be the fly on the wall. I'm gonna do 84 and see if it can feel a little bit better. Feels better. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally lost count on that. So in the middle of that, I started tightening up, and I really should have paused and gone back to some more of these to get my loose fat jiggling down here, to get that upper arm more free. The upper arm is binding up, and it's making my vibrato just feel a little bit off. So this is magical, a magical reset. Any time I have a student having a hard time or their vibrato seems off, I have them go back to what I call mini whooshes. And you can do this in first position as well, to get the soft wrist, the counterbalance of the fingers rocking almost on their own accord against the stability of the thumb, and then that ever-present upper arm freedom. Okay, so anyway, I am going to put a link for my vibrato courses. I have part 1, part 2, part 3, and I'd like to do a part 4 with everything new that I've learned. Oh, it's so great. But it builds on part 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, so I hope that this helped you, and I'll see you next time.